Hey, welcome back to the New Bold Oola Life channel. I'm your host, David Newbold, and today Ransom and I are talking about everyone's favorite Oola F, finance. Let's get into it.
Let's get bold.
As mentioned, I'm here today with Ransom, and we're talking about finances.
Hey, look, just to be clear, we're going to pull the elephant out into the room and talk about this. We're not talking about you investing with us. We're really going to just talk about finances.
Right. And so we're going to dive right into it, and actually going to start with a major roadblock for myself with finances when I was growing up. So I grew up in a mostly Christian home, and one of the misconceptions we had growing up was around a specific scripture that said that money is the root of all evil. And that made me think, oh, well, money is evil, and so we don't want too much of it or something like that. I don't know how it got warped, but basically, you can't serve God and money was a big point. But if you're completely devoid of money, then your mind is going to be focused so heavily on money because you don't have it, and you need money. It's a tool to survive. So you don't want money to be your god, or you're not serving money. But if you think of money as something that is evil, that's going to basically keep it away because you're not open to that. And misinterpreting that scripture really hampered me for a long time. But that's a major mindset piece around how I think about money. And I had to shift that.
But that's it, man. That's been my experience. You hit right on there. Sorry to jump in, but I'm just like, you hit it. That's really my specialty, is really mindset pieces and seeing that, the clients that I've worked with and talked with, and I personally had to work with that. Mine was this thing I grew up with, poverty mentality or scarcity mindset. That money was this strange, weird thing that is foreign. She had to work really hard to get it. And once you got it, you better hold on to it. You don't let it go because it's going to fly away. So I had to work around that. It was a major place for me to be able to just really be generous, to have a generous spirit with it and not fear it, but to appreciate it and to value it. So that was my personal experience with that. And I think that's really a place that a lot of people could be struggling with out there.
Yeah, definitely. And so actually tying into that, so your mindset flows into maybe how you use money. Didn't you have something you wanted to talk about on that?
Oh, yeah. I just want to make sure that, too, is that you got to make sure that you invest money. You have to, move that forward. You want to not just spend all your money, not to do it that way, but you want to make sure that your money compounds. You got to make sure that the outcome is not based on your income. No matter how little or what you have, you start small and you create wealth this way. It's slowly done over time. The picture where my wife and I are now being completely debt free started really in my teenage years. I started developing a better attitude toward money. Now, I fumbled along the way. I fumbled the way through, and that's part of the reason we're here, to help you so you maybe don't hit as many roadblocks, you don't have those things. So that's what we're here for today, to share with you about.
Definitely. And actually, when working on mindset and how I think about money, so kind of jumping directions a little bit, but I've come across a number of things about money that kind of seem like universal truths. So I'm going to share a couple of those real quick. And the first one is, don't be a complainer. So gratitude is huge, and setting your mind on positive things has a tendency to bring out more positive income or outcomes, income and outcomes. But yeah, and then next up, taking 10% of what you make and making sure you spend it on something that rewards you is not only helpful to maintain your sanity, but it serves as a great way to get yourself into a mindset where you're excited to keep doing well. But even through all of this, don't focus on money itself. Rather, focus on doing something that people need or want that uses your talents and your gifts, and then money will find you. Because focusing on money will make you poor. Focusing on material goals will make you rich. But focusing on ideas and serving others with them will make you wealthy. So essentially, you're creating value to create wealth, and collaboration with others will get you there a lot faster.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I want to leave you with thought this too, because I'm a father, and as you hear this, say this, I'm really passionate that, the same Bible that he read that told him that money, the love of money is evil, also says that you got to leave a generational blessing. You have to leave something behind. So you may have kids, you may not have kids. You may want children in the future. But this one thing is, really the big takeaway from that is don't leave a debt. Don't leave a debt for your community, for your society. Let's leave a legacy that moves forward positive for somebody. That would be a big one that I would add in there.
Definitely. Okay, and actually you mentioned that you have some recommended readings that people might want to check out.
Oh yeah, I got 3 recommended readings to start with. The first one is one of the classics. It's by Napoleon Hill. It's called Think and Grow Rich. The second one, this is fun. I love the title. You're a Badass at Making Money. Now, this is a retelling of a classic called The Science of Getting Rich, but she makes it fun and energetic and puts it in a modern setting. It's really good. And the third one is actually more of a reference text, because most of these classics and the modern ones, they always pull from the Bible. So I think you should have that text in order to understand what they're referencing from.
Certainly. And actually, we do have a few more referenced recommended readings down in the description. You can check those out as well. But now, you mentioned you wanted to do something at the end of today's video.
Oh, are you talking about the challenge?
Yep.
Okay, it's really simple. But those who are willing, I want to challenge you to work on your mindset. Because the truth of the matter is, before you can improve, your mind must improve.
Good. Okay. And I think we're going to call it there. So now let's go to the outro. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. We'll be back next Friday talking about the next Oola F, friends. We've got some great stories to share about our friends, so be sure to check that out. And until next time, remember to seek new challenges, make bold choices, and keep it balanced. Cheers.